Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a very delayed and very late movie review for Black Adam. I literally saw this about a month ago nearly, on the 22nd of October, a day after it came out back in 21st of October. And yeah, why have I not got around to doing this movie until now, almost a month later? I don't know, but I'm always late. It seems like every time now I'm really late to doing a video. And I know probably hate me for that, but ever since basically August when school started again, I've been really busy. I've always been trying to find time to do a video, but the time there's never really time. Basically the time never really feels right to do a video. But I'm here now and I will upload to the best of my ability. And I will say that, but I will never do it. But this time I am actually going to stick to my word and do it. Also really random and nothing to do with Black Adam, but I'm going to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever tomorrow. So I was expecting a movie review of that tomorrow as well. So you expect two uploads, one today and one tomorrow. But anyway, let's get back on to the movie review. There's always going to be 5 sections in the movie review: the cast, the plot, the action and fight scenes, the credit scenes, which there is one, and the final thoughts. So starting with the first one, let's go on to cast. There is, well, an interesting cast in this movie. Obviously, you got Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, as Black Adam. Now, he's actually, I don't think he's actually ever, laughed or smiled in this movie, which is really strange. This feels wrong for The Rock, because he's usually obviously a guy who does comedy and humour, but Black Adam in this movie, he never does smile or laugh. He's always serious. He's always doing, that very serious face like you see on the movie poster right now. Along with him, you've also got obviously Pierce Brosnan as. I actually have no idea what his character's called. I will go look it up, but it's like Doctor Strange. I don't know who created what first, but his character kind of like Doctor Strange and create multiple versions of himself at once. And he's also got a cape. I'm gonna just go looking quickly. Okay, so I've come back after a few minutes on Google looking up stuff, and Pierce Brosnan's character is called Doctor Fate. It also begins with Doctor. How strange is that? Doctor Strange. Get it? That wasn't even intended to be a joke. I just said strange randomly, but he's one of the members of the Justice Society. There are 4 of them in this movie, so. The top of the poster next to Black Adam's head is Atom Smasher, which is kind of like Ant-Man. Most of these are kind of like, actually I feel like these are like copying Marvel, but DC kind of was first, but sometimes Marvel created characters that DC then did after them. But Atom Smasher is one at the top. Dr. Fate's obviously Pierce Brosnan. Hawkman is the one in the middle. He's the one with the wings. And then you got Cyclone, which is played by Quintessa Swindle. I don't know really. There's a Marvel one character of that, but yeah, that's cool. And then you got sorry, I forgot to say who plays them. So Atom Smasher is played by Noah Centineo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Obviously, as you all know, Dr. Fate is played by Mr. Pierce Brosnan, who's also James Bond, and many other characters. Hawkman's played by Aldous Hodge. I'm not sure. I kind of scribbled the notes on down to a piece of paper to look at while I'm recording this. And obviously said Cyclone's played by Quintessa Swindle. We also got right at the bottom, you can't see it, next to the A is Saran Shahi. She's like a mum on a resistance fighter. And then you've got her son there, played by Bodney Sabonji. These names aren't really familiar to me, but that's some of the cast. And they are a great cast, a good cast. They do portray their characters really well, but sometimes I feel like I'm just bored watching them play their characters. But they do play their characters really well, obviously, especially Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. Moving on to the second category, plot. Kind of really what the plot is after about 2,500 years of slumber, Black Adam returns to Kandag, the fictional city, and fight for what he believes in, I guess. He is an anti-hero, really, in this movie. He's not really on any side. He just does stuff his way about taking a left side. But yeah, that's really much the plot. Okay, that was really quick. Also, yeah, sorry, I forgot to say the plot. Kandag's also controlled by Intergang, mercenary terrorist group in their present day. And they're the mom next to the A in Black Adam is one of the resistant fighters. Yeah, and she's got a brother in a movie called Marwan Kenzani. Yeah, there's a lot of names I don't know how to pronounce here, but yeah, that's like all I have to say for the plot, as I said. Okay, now on to category 3, the fight scenes or the action scenes. This entire movie is basically 2 hours of Rock just doing stuff in CGI and just CGI action. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love action. It's probably one of my favourite genres of movies, but it's just too much in this movie. It's just so many action, there's so many CGI. Sometimes it's not even necessary. There's story's alright, but it lacks plot. It lacks stuff. There's kind of a few elements to this movie that I didn't really like. But the CGI was alright, but it's just so much action. It's like non-stop. There's not barely any dialogue. Though there is dialogue, but it's just 2 hours of The Rock fighting bad guys in the CGI way. And CGI is alright, as I said, but it's just so much action. I mean, sometimes there was actually so much action that I actually kind of got bored. But like, probably the really more decent action scene is really when he's in the pyramid thing where he awakens, and the final fight between him and Sabak, which I'll get to on later, who he's the villain of the movie. But other than that, the action just felt really boring. There wasn't really much going to it. It was just pointless CGI, I felt like. But yeah, usually action I do quite like it. But the action in this movie was really kind of disappointing. Apart from maybe, as I said, 1 or 2 scenes. And yeah, that was the action category really. Or fight scenes category as well. And as I said, Sabak is actually the villain in this movie, the antagonist. Kind of like the devil. He takes on the form of the devil. He's played by. Sorry. No, my god, I got this wrong. Marwan Kenzani plays the villain in this movie. That's not the mom's sister. No, mom's brother, sorry, in next to E. It's getting confusing. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. This person here, right here next to the A in Black Adam, or in Adam, sorry. But anyway, moving on from that, it's a bit confusing. We're into the 4th category, which is credit scenes. I didn't stick around for the entire credits, but there is only one credit scene, which is a mid-credit scene. And that is basically Superman. Superman's in it. So with Black Adam now basically the new ruler of Kandag, she's just sitting on this throne, and then this message appears from this lady who you see in the early half of the movie. But yeah, and our message is about something, I don't know what I forgot what it was, but then that angers basically Black Adam, so he smashes the message, and then Superman appears, and then he says we should talk. So that was really it. Yeah, nice little cameo from Henry Cavill. But that was really much it. The credit scene was just Black Adam and Superman, really. So yeah. Okay, now moving on to the final thoughts, the last and final category of this movie review. Black Adam was overall a kind of really disappointment. Now, I'm not too familiar about actually his character because I'm not really a DC guy, I'm more of a Marvel guy. I know more Marvel stuff than DC. But this movie was honestly alright. Like, comparing it to like other movies in 2022, I would say it's significantly better, I would say, than Jurassic World Dominion, which I obviously done a movie review earlier this year. And I mean, they're both just meh, but this is better. I prefer to watch this one over Jurassic World Dominion. But yeah, as I said, it's just 2 hours of The Rock fighting in the CGI way. Basically, it's not that special. And yeah, the story was lackluster. It was just really boring. There's just so much action that it kind of did get boring. But as I said, I guess it's alright. It's entertaining. If you want to watch a 2 hour CGI movie of The Rock, then just watch this one. But yeah, it was honestly kind of a disappointment. But if I am to give Black Adam out of 5 stars, it would be probably a 3. It was just in the middle. It's alright. But yeah, definitely seen better superhero movies than this. But yeah, that's my so that's my movie view of Black Adam. Probably quite a negatively okay meh movie view reaction on this movie. And also stay tuned for tomorrow's review of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And yeah, until then, bye bye.